Hi, this is Mel. I hope all of you are doing awesome. Today we're going to do a ghost story. So this is a story about a young girl, and this was summertime. She got a job near her home. Was just walking distance to a cafeteria, and she was this is summer vacation and she was 16. So this is a true story. So she was working in the cafeteria, and this cafeteria always closes like at 10 o'clock, used to close around 10. And on weekdays, there were not many people. Weekends, like Friday and Saturday night, it was very busy. And Sunday, there wasn't much people at the night time. So from her house, the cafeteria was like 10 minutes walk. It was not a mile, it was just less than a mile, but it was about a 10 minutes walk. So, and the roads used to be pretty late, and you can see. So, one day in the cafeteria, there were a bunch of like young guys, and some of them were drunk and bad. The cafeteria didn't sell wine to the minors, but they did sell to the grown-ups, and they used to check IDs, but these are not minors, they're like grown-up people. So after we'll call the girl Jessica. So after Jessica was almost done, it's time to go, but there's still some guys are hanging around, 4 or 5 guys. So then she told, okay, we're about to close now, so you guys can just pay, and I'm gonna have to close up the shop. So one of the guy walked up to her and asked her that when was her day off, so he could take her out, and she didn't show any interest because she was only 16 and she wasn't interested in this. She was just earning some money for the summer so she could go to many places with her friends and just enjoy life. So she didn't show any interest. So as she got ready, she closed up the shop and she would start walking. And the road used to be pretty late, so this guy started following her. And then when she saw the guy following her, she realized it was the creepy guy from the cafe. So she started running fast. And then while she was walking back, there's always used to be a church. So she was coming near the after the church was like her house. The church was just behind her house. So as she's coming near the church, and the creepy guy got close to her and said, "Hey, I asked you if you are free, so you're free now. Maybe we can go out and just have some fun." And she started walking fast, and he started catching up to her. And as he caught her hand, and she was like, "Let me go," she started screaming. And then she saw that there's this man who was like very tall, strong. From the church, there was a big tree outside the church. It just seemed like it's emerged out of the, and behind the church there was a cemetery too. So as it feel like this guy just emerged from the church cemetery and came and pushed the guy, and the guy actually fell far away. And she saw that thing, and just she didn't know which one to fear more, the guy who almost caught her hand or the guy who just threw the other guy out far away. Either way, she thought that Jesus just came down and sent somebody to help her. And she's like, oh, thank you, God. I'm going to be visiting this Sunday, definitely to the church. And she started running, running, running. And she was almost feeling very dizzy with all this. And as she came home and she couldn't even put the key inside the door, she started ringing the bell and knocking. So her mother came and opened, and she's like, don't you have a key? I'm almost getting ready to go to bed. And she just came in the house and lay down on the floor and started shaking and crying. Then her mother asked what happened, and she told everything. And then after that, next day, she called the cafeteria and she said she wasn't gonna come to work anymore. The manager was very sad because he didn't like her leaving because she was a good worker and he didn't want to lose her. But she said she couldn't work there anymore with that kind of creepy people coming, and her parents didn't want her to work there anymore. And they said just she can babysit people's kid and earn some money, and that way she could just work in the daytime and not at nighttime. um, or maybe teach kids anything which it does not require her to walk home at night, not until she gets a car. Maybe by 18 her parents will buy her a car. So anyway, so this was a true story, and it happened to someone. And yeah, there are entities and things which comes on help when it's needed. And some people do have certain astrological things that they can experience this, and some people, someone ghost could be passing them up near them and they wouldn't know because they just not so sensitive. So sensitive people can feel them. So this is a little story about a ghost. It's a true story. I hope you like it, and I'll come up with more. Thank you.